What's up, people? It's all real here, and yeah, I'm doing this video outside pretty much. I announced this past week that I was going to be doing a special video, and this is a video that's gonna, I would say, probably piss a lot of people off that are fans of the channel. But it's going to be informative, I don't think it's going to piss nobody off, but, people get offended by anything these days, so I'm just, forewarning people about it. And I'm doing this video outside because you guys know about my issue with being in my room. There's really no privacy for me, and I think it's less likely of a chance where, even though you may hear, like, noise from cars passing by and things like that, maybe you hear some noise from inside the house because, my cousin's baby is crying. He's taking care of that, and next door by my neighbors, and they might make some noise, or birds might be flying. I don't know. Like it could be like a lot of noise that from surrounding sounds that I have no control over. But I figure that it's less likely to have people come outside and ask me, "Hey, what are you doing?" And and just interrupting, because I just wanted to focus on this video. And I even got me some water. It's not hot outside, but that sun is beaming, so I had to get me some shade, and I just wanted to put myself in a position where I could just focus on the things that I need to say and get this video over with. So first and foremost, as many of you know, I've been doing this gig on YouTube since 2006. Let me give you guys a little bit of history. That way you can understand even better when I get to the point that I'm trying to get to. When I first started off on YouTube, it was literally, I would say, it was right there on the verge of this big video game boom. Nowadays, like, everybody has like a YouTube channel and things like that. Oh, sorry, something cut on my pants. But yeah, it was like right on the edge of like this big YouTube boom when everybody was doing everybody was just doing their own thing, and it was more genuine when people were doing, video game channels and things like that. When I first got started, it wasn't too many channels on YouTube, if any channel at all, because I don't remember any channel doing what I was doing. I was doing Nintendo DS playthroughs on an emulator, and that was basically how I got my start on YouTube. And of course, from there it developed into more things, such as sorry, I had to get like the weeds off of me. Console games, and eventually I ended up doing Yu-Gi-Oh related content, and that brought even more attention to the channel. And I'm happy I was doing all this stuff, because it didn't feel like work to me. And I even signed to a network on YouTube, starting to make a little bit of money, and I do mean a little bit, no exaggeration there. Things were on the up and up. I finally was able to move out of Louisiana, which has been like a lifelong dream of mine. Ended up getting to California, and put myself in what I thought was going to be a better position than what I was in before. Things were just on the up and up. And, when I first got here, things were going good. Things were actually going kind of great for me. And then after a while, everything just like shot to shit. And then we moved into like this bigger house that we're in right now, and all the family members and everything, and I kind of got like asked out and was left with a room with no walls, no door. I basically got the loft area, you know what I mean? And because of that, I didn't have any privacy or anything like that. So anytime I would want to do like a video, or had an idea for a video, I have some rude family members. So anytime I, get the video fired up and ready to go, it will always be somebody walking in the background, somebody got music playing loud as shit, somebody, over talking me, somebody coming to be nosy, and it kind of throws you off from what you want to do, and it kind of just kills the inspiration. You know what I mean? Because when you want to do a video or want to do something, you have your mind focused only on that something. And I'm so used to being in a setting where I could just, close my door and just go. To now I gotta wait for the opportune time, and it's just more exhausting and a much more tedious process, I should say, than what I'm used to. And I haven't been able to get used to that, or used to this, for quite some time. And it gets to the point now where not even just that, it's that even with things going on with this channel, you guys know I don't talk about the negativity and a lot of things that happen on this channel, because basically I just want to focus on the positive. And I think a part of the reason why things haven't gone the way that I feel like they should have gone, part of that reason is because I didn't bring it to your attention when I was going through something, or if something was like negatively affecting what I had planned for the week in the uploading schedule, which is the channel updates that I do on here. It was just some things that I felt like if I could take care of the negativity behind the scenes, then the only thing I could have to focus on when it came to the actual videos were the positivity. Was the positivity and anything positive and just having fun and things like that. Forgive me, I got another one of those sticklers on my sweatpants. See, look. But yeah, man, that's the way I normally handle things. And I guess you could say like the weight of all the negativity that I've been trying to keep away. Now, mind you, this is like I would say since like 2009 till now. So that's like what, like 7 years worth of negativity that just came crashing down on me. And it was like, now it's at its peak that if I don't bring it to nobody's attention, and try to find a way to solve those problems, it's just not going to be good. Let me check this. It's still recording. Yes, it is. Only 7 minutes in. Good. Sometimes it cuts off by itself. I don't know why it does that, so I got to make sure. But yeah, man, it's been a trip. And then we get to this donation thing. Now, this is something I actually have to talk about, because again, people who've been fans of me for so long, you guys know that not one time have I ever even considered making any type of donation page or any type of crowdfunding page or things like that. And I've said this multiple times in many videos in the past where, all I wanted you to do was watch my videos, get me views, and that's how I earn my money. That's how I do it off of YouTube. Because at the end of the day, that's how I really make money. It's based on viewership, and my viewership isn't the greatest, putting that mildly. And I think I have to work extra hard or harder than the average YouTuber when it comes to doing what I'm doing on here. Playing video games, Yu-Gi-Oh! Related content, etc. And it kind of wears on you after a while, and really it's just at the point where literally, man, I'm just tired, like I'm done, like, because of everything that's happening, and not to get sidetracked from the donation thing. It's just that, after purposely avoiding making any type of donation pages, even when it was I guess you could say at its peak on YouTube, like when it first began, like the big boom, everybody wanted to donate, everybody wanted people to donate and things like that. I steered away from that because I didn't feel like I needed that, and even after I made announcements saying that I wouldn't do it, people still offered, and it took years for me to even come to a conclusion or be in a position where I was like, okay, I do kind of need new equipment and things like that. So if people are willing to donate and help out and help speed up the process of that happening, you know, or not even speed up the process, just help me get it done, you know, so that I can entertain you guys better, and, you know, finally get like the fancy video edits and things like that that seem to attract a lot of people and things like that. Because at the end of the day, I don't have those things. Like, for example, this video right here, it wasn't no fancy intro or anything like that. You know, it just wasn't doing. Pretty much, I just wasn't in a position where I had the means to do so. So I kind of made, I guess you would call this a career, out of just making videos without the big fancy video edits and things like that. But when it comes right down to it, man, like, I'm just, in a way, like, I'm kind of disappointed in myself, because I let things get as bad as they have. A lot of you don't even know, because again, I don't even talk about it, but we're going to clear all that up in this video. And even if you have any questions, just ask me in the comments, and of course I'll ask them. I'll answer them for you. But yeah, man, I'm just tired, and things are just at their peak, and I gotta get this out my system. Not only that, but I have a couple of announcements I need to make, that are really gonna, one is probably gonna make people upset, but I hope that with everything else, I hope you guys understand where it is I'm coming from, and that will kind of put you at ease, or at least give you some type of understanding and be like, okay, I see why he's doing this, so I can't be too mad at him. And another thing is, I'm making another big move this coming towards the beginning of next year, which is something to be expected, because I announced last year, or back in like 2013, 14, that I didn't plan on staying in California for long. And I'm also going to be announcing where I'm going. So, you know, you guys can just prepare yourself for that. And because I'm doing this big move, I'm going to be putting, or I would say postponing, certain things that I really don't want to postpone, but I need to focus on making sure that this happens, you know. And so, finally, let's just get started. Okay. So, when I first got started on YouTube, it was literally all about gaming. After a while, it became, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh related content, as well as video game playthroughs. And I think I piled too much stuff on the plate, more than I can handle. You know, considering everything that I spoke on earlier, with having no privacy and being interrupted at times, and, you know, kind of losing the inspiration to do things because I didn't have said privacy, and always getting interrupted, or there was always these distractions going on, to where, you know, like some of the cars passing by now, like, not that, I'm just saying, like, in the house, people playing loud music and things like that, and even when you ask them to turn it down, the microphone still picks up on it, and it's just like a bunch of nonsense that happens, that just kind of, you just say, just kind of makes you want to say, you know what, never mind, I'll just do it another day. And then the same bullshit happens the next day, and then you know, it really just kills your spirit. And factoring in all of that, some of you may not be able to understand. I know a lot of you might be able to, because you may have like siblings and things like that. But just imagining not having a door to close, or having like a wall in your room for any privacy to close out, or try to muffle those noises and those sounds. And that's me ever since I've been living here in this bigger place. And it's been nerve-wracking, and recently I've tried to like just power through it, and just like be like, you know what, fuck it, if it gets caught in the microphone, it does. I'm gonna try to turn the microphone low, and try to, you know, find a way around it, turn the microphone off when it gets too loud, and it fucks up the commentary and the footage, because there'd be times where I would be into the video game so much, and it would be a part, and I'm thinking my microphone is on, and it's not. You know, it just gets, it just gets nerve-wracking. So yeah, man, I've been dealing with that, and it's just aggravating. So I need to put myself in a position where I can make changes to where that will no longer be an issue. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be come January 1st, 2016, I'm going to be either in the process of moving or moving to a state where, one, there's no state taxes, and what that means is that I'm able to, profit that, put that in the pocket, and I can invest that into this, and that's a good thing because I kind of could use the extra money. Also, put myself in a position to where I can finally have the privacy that I need to make any kind of video that I feel like I want to make, be it a funny video or anything, because at the moment I don't really have that option to really do anything. Even though I can, it's just going to come out so terrible because of the background noise and all the other distractions and the other nonsense that I haven't even spoken on, which I'm pretty much not going to. I don't want it to be, I want my videos to be as good as I can make them, and being somebody who's passionate about this, you want that, and I think anybody who does any type of film work, be it amateur or professional, you want to have that setting where you can film the kind of project or whatever it is you're filming. You want to be able to film it the way you want to without any distractions or anything else going on. You don't want those type of things happening around you, and when it gets to that, you kind of lose it, lose your inspiration and lose your gall and want to do it, you try to find some other way to do it, and unfortunately I don't have that other way. It's either film it the way it is and have a bunch of distractions on it, or just don't do it at all, and I'd rather not do it if it's going to come out terrible. So a few videos that I wanted to make, I just kept pushing them back more and more, to the point where now it's just like I'm just not going to be able to do them here. So that sucks. I had some Yu-Gi-Oh! 101 funny videos. You guys know that's my joke series. Still got a joke series that was kind of, I wouldn't say short-lived, but it was like put on hiatus because of all the said distractions that I spoke on in this video. So it was those issues and many other things, financial, which I'm going to get into as well. But yeah, that, and again, I didn't plan on staying in California that long anyway. This was just like a placeholder until I got myself together and I was able to move to a place where I really wanted to be. No state taxes, I could profit off of the state tax, I could just pocket that, and I could, focus on making better content for you guys. And once I got myself in that position, I felt like this channel would have been a lot better, because I would have been in a better position to do these things. And yeah, there's that. Also, when it comes to the amount of content on this channel, again, this ties into what I said earlier, it kills me to have to push certain things back because of my current living situation. And it gets to be too much for me at times, to the point where I'm looking at it now is that I really put too much on the plate, and I end up making certain events happen that, I'm not able to really do anything else because I'm trying to focus on that and this and that and the third. And basically I kind of just did too much for the time being, and at the moment, like, it's killing me. Like, it's wearing me out. I enjoy doing those things because it's fan interactive, which is something that I always wanted to do, and you know, it's just been like a downhill battle when it came to a lot of those things. You know, I had the um Super Smash Saturday event happening, and I wasn't able to get that. You know, I ended up having to put that on, get that postponed, because of, you know, this house again. You know, again, which is another big negative that I didn't really speak on too much. You know, and it kind of killed me because I worked hard to get that Nintendo Wii U. That was like the first new system I bought. You know, and I ended up having to sell that because of some bullshit. I don't really want to get too deep into that because the more I think about it, the more it pisses me off. And I had to postpone Super Smash Saturdays, and it's still postponed because I haven't been able to get my Wii U or get another Wii U. You know, but to make up for that, I'll bust my ass again, and I ended up getting a PlayStation 4, and you know, that happened. You know, so things like that have been going on. So I've just been putting myself in like a stable position to where I won't have to do those things again. But that Super Smash Saturday is something that I really miss, because there's been a lot of new content that's been released for Super Smash Brothers on the Wii U, and I haven't been able to enjoy any of that. The new characters, you know, everything. It's just been like bad. Again, you hear them in the background, but yeah, man, it's just like it's really been something, you know. So again, as of right now, because of the big move that I am doing and trying to put myself in a position, as of right now, after the month of October, I will be canceling all future fan day events for the rest of this year. Just for the rest of this year. The reason why I'm doing this, I am again making a huge move. I'm getting out of California, which is something that I again wanted to do, and I wanted to put myself in a position to where when I pick up fan days again, I would be in a much better position than I am in now, because it's very distracting, it's very exhausting. You guys can even hear my voice in the last fan day event videos. I was not enthusiastic about doing fan day at all, because I knew that after I did that, I had to go do this and I had to go do that. You know what I mean? It was just, I was piling too much on the plate at once. So it's been killing me little by little, and I don't like that. I don't like that feeling. And it would even be times throughout this year where I had to cancel certain fan days just so that I can catch up on everything else that I was doing. And it's just getting to the point where it's getting worse and worse. So I need to put myself in a position where I can put myself in a position where I can handle the amount of work that I want to do. That way, when I get in a position to where I can do fan days again, I no longer have to cancel them or anything like that. So right now I'm just not there. So again, after the month of October, for the rest of 2015, there will be no more fan day events. I'm sorry to all those who may be upset about it. Now, that doesn't mean I'm not doing any Yu-Gi-Oh related content. If anything, this is actually a good thing, because that way I can focus on other Yu-Gi-Oh related content. That way, you know, I won't be so backed up and so behind, and everything just wouldn't be so much, it wouldn't be weighed on me so much. You know what I mean? That time I can take during those 3 hours, and I do enjoy it, don't get me wrong. And it will start up again in 2016. It's just that right now I'm just not in a good position to do anything. So I need to make sure that I'm able to, you know, take care of that, and put myself in a position where I can handle the amount of work that I'm trying to do, and not put too much on my plate to where, you know, that becomes a problem. And this is going to be good for me, because again, I'm moving to a state where it has no state tax, or at least that's what I looked up. And I'm moving to an area where Well, actually, I don't know what area I'm moving to yet because I'm still looking into all those things. But as of right now, I'm trying to put myself in a position to where uh, I'm moving into like a quiet neighborhood in this state, and I'm going to be, you know, in a much better position. So as of right now, um, well, before I announce that, let me say this. You know, my sister and I, we had a discussion, and we both were moving out of this house. You know, and she wanted me to move with her, or she wanted me to go somewhere else. You know what I mean? She did not want me to be here, and I wasn't staying here anyway. She already knew that, but still. So we were sitting down and talking, and she's moving somewhere back in Louisiana. I don't know where she's going, but she announced that she's going to get a house in Louisiana somewhere, and you know she's going to go live there. And she gave me the option, like, okay, well, we got family members here, we got family members here. I know you said you wanted to go to Washington and things like that, but you know, we really like it if you would stay closer to family members. That way of, you know, because my mother, she is getting old, but she's moving to another state, and it would be best if I would say like a state near her, or somewhere relatively close to where I wouldn't have to travel that far. Let's say if she gets sick or something like that, I could be there to help. So I'm announcing right now that I will be moving to Texas. What part of Texas, I don't know, but I think this will be great for a multitude of reasons. You guys know that I do food vlogs and things like that, and I know Texas has like a lot of big eateries and things like that. You know, everything's bigger in Texas, and I can't wait to see what it is to munch on out there and try some of the things that they have out there. You know, maybe at the 2016 State Fair, maybe I can try that fried watermelon thing. I think that'll be something really good for an Azario's taste test. That'll be something really funny. You know, not because I'm black and I'm eating watermelon, but deep fried fruit. Like, who the fuck wants that? You know, who the fuck thought of that? And it's one of those things that kind of just gets me. So I think I'm gonna go there, and I think in the future, Azario's taste test, I'm gonna try that. But not only that, food vlogs, but there's actually like a big video game, you know, scene with like tournaments and things like that. And you guys know that I've always wanted to attend those. Comic Cons and conventions, they have those out there as well as in California, but you know, I haven't been able to travel as much out here due to financial restraints, which again all goes back to the whole donation thing, but whatever. You know, it's really just been one big flop, man, and I'm trying to put myself in a position where I could just be happy again, you know, and you guys will be able to tell, and it won't be so much of a burden on me. I don't want this video to go like 30 minutes. Damn, I only got 2 minutes left. But yeah, that. So not only am I moving to Texas, but I'm canceling all fan day events after October, just so that I can focus, you know, on that. Now again, that doesn't mean there won't be any Yu-Gi-Oh related content on here. You still got the card reviews, you still have, you know, other, I haven't done a retro modernization in so damn long. You know, things have just been bad. Now for these, you know, I really need to get back in the habit of doing those. So not only am I going to be focusing on getting the hell up out of California and put myself in a better position for you guys, as well as myself, more importantly, it'll give me time to focus on these other things that I've been slacking on. So it'll be really good for me to do that. Now, I guess for the last few minutes, I'm gonna talk about this donation thing. Now, again, as I mentioned before, I've never been one to worry about doing donations or anything like that. But when people tell me that they're gonna donate, and they don't do it, it's kind of like, okay, I wasted my time making crowdfunded accounts, and I'm really focusing on this. And I probably got to stand like this for a minute. So there we go. It did cut off. So a good thing I was looking. But yeah, when people say that they're going to donate and they don't do it, it's kind of like a slap in the face, because I already was hesitant to do it, make a crowdfunding website in the first place, and then I was kind of relying on, like, okay, if people actually donate, because I have like 15. Last time I checked, it was like over 1,400 subscribers. You know, it's pretty good. Starting off from like 52 or like 32 subscribers from like 2006. I think I would say that I built this channel up pretty well. And not only that, but no matter how I look, 'cause the channel's been growing, and I'm happy about that. Don't get me wrong. But it seemed like that doesn't contribute to anything else. You know, when you have like 1,500 plus subscribers, which I'm pretty sure I have now, just thinking about the growth rate of the channel. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go on my phone and actually see to give you an accurate number for those that care. But yeah, when we look at things like that, and it's people that say that they're going to donate and watch your content, and you're only getting like very few views. Like, you're not getting as close as many views as you would get for the amount of subscribers that you have. It sucks, and it makes you feel like you drew attention to the wrong crowd. You know what I mean? In a way. And I don't know what videos people watch that made them want to subscribe, and that could be like another thing right there. I want to ask people, what video did you see, or what did you see on my channel that made you want to subscribe? So I'm gonna genuinely ask that to you guys, and I'm asking that now. So just leave, I guess, your answer in the description. But yeah, what did you guys see on my channel that made you want to subscribe to this channel? Because I'm curious to know, because I feel like I've drawn the wrong crowd, because I'm not getting the amount of views that I should be getting, and it sucks, you know. And when the views are directly tied to the money and things like that, and you need the money to live, I'm not one of those people that complains about, oh, hey, views and things like that, because when was the last time you guys actually heard me complaining about viewership and things like that? So, but yeah, it does contribute to the money, which goes towards the internet being on, which is another problem that I'm having this week, because on the 13th, which is tomorrow, my internet going to be cut off for a while, and that's going to stop a lot of uploads and things like that. Like, it's just, man, it's a lot. it's a lot, and I don't really know how to deal with it. And without those donations coming through, it's like I don't have that extra money where I could use to go to conventions that people have been asking me to go to, or like try to promote the channel to get it to where I need to, or things like that. So like, and again, I'm not really one to do donation pages anyway, so I wouldn't really know how to run one. It's just that I just built it off of the strength that people said that they would have, because they enjoy the content of the channel. So I felt like I've been lied to when it came to that, and that's depressing. This car passing by is kind of like distracting me from what I'm trying to say. But yeah, man, like, it's just been one big what the fuck moment with this whole donation thing, and I'm really, on top of the fact I wasn't eager to do it in the first place, now it's just like whatever. So there's that. Also, on top of the fact that I'll be moving to Texas, on top of the fact that I'm going to be canceling fan day events for the rest of this year after October, you guys know that, and even on top of the whole donation debacle, even me asking what brought you to this channel, because again, I felt like I attracted the wrong crowd to this channel, because I'm like making as many views as I should. When you look at subscribers, that's a potential amount of views how you should be getting on each video. You know, if I have like 1,500 subscribers, I should be breaking like 1,400 views on each video. I'm not making anywhere close to that, and it hurts. You know, it hurts. It makes you feel stupid. You know, it makes you feel like you're wasting time, especially when you don't know the direction that your channel is going. You know. Again, let me check to see if this thing is stopped. No, it did not. So yeah, it's just been a headache. And not only that, but I also wanted to announce on top of that, you guys know that I've been dealing with the copyright strikes from Arc System Works. Yes, I'm still dealing with that bullshit, and I just haven't been talking about it. I've been contacting Arc System Works literally on the daily, the weekly, the monthly, just trying to get in contact with them. Now, Arc System Works is a company that's stationed in Japan. They don't have, from what I am to understand, they don't have a headquarters in the United States. The closest thing that they have is Axie's Games, and I got in contact with them to try to see if they can get in contact with Arc System Works to try to get these 2 copyright strikes removed, because that's what actually messed up a lot of things for me, as far as me, you know, being able to move on to better things, because I've had other networks that seem to be a better fit for me, as far as like being able to make money and being able to promote my content and things like that. I've had other networks actually contact me about that, and I've spoken with them over Skype, and I'm trying to get these 2 copyright strikes removed, and it's just like they're not even, Arc System Works isn't even responding to what I'm trying to get them to understand. Some of you know that I did the Guilty Gear XR story mode videos not too, like a few years ago. Actually, it was at the end of 2014, I think. And you know, everything was going good when that happened. You know, a lot of people were watching it. You know, it was straight. It wasn't any problems. And then all of a sudden, people started telling me, "Hey, man, you might want to take these videos down." And you know, because a lot of people were getting copyright strikes for that. And at first I ignored it, because I thought at first, for whatever reason, I just thought it was like people being jealous that, you know, they weren't able to upload it, or maybe they did something else that got themselves copyrighted and those videos taken down, because I didn't receive any type of notification or anything besides word of mouth that this was happening. You know, like the company never hit me up or anything like that. I wasn't given any like third-party content copyright strikes or anything like that. I wasn't given any content ID matches, you know, things that foretell you that, okay, maybe you need to take this down because you could get in trouble for it. I wasn't, you know, there wasn't any signs of that happening. And the videos were up for months and months. So it wasn't until, I think, March of this year, March of 2015, that I had decided that you know what, I enjoy having the videos up, but because so many people are telling me that this is going on, and I don't want to really have that. I mean, the videos themselves is like, they're cool, but it's not worth my channel. So if this is actually happening, let me just go ahead and take the videos down. So I was doing that, and I kid you not, the same day, well, not even the same day, I was saying within that same week of me taking down those videos. Now mind you, the videos are already gone at this point. They're already gone. They're off the channel. You know, they no longer exist on my channel anymore. Within that same week, I ended up getting copyright strikes, 2 copyright strikes for like a bundle of videos. Like there was a bundle of videos for 1 copyright strike, and the second copyright strike was another bundle of videos from that Guilty Gear XR story mode. And they said that I was showing the user interface. Now, how the fuck was I showing the user interface? How do you not show the user interface when you're playing a damn game? I have no fucking clue. But I don't know what they mean by that. But, you know, there was no interface really shown, if it's what I'm thinking it is. You know, You know, I think it was just a mistake made by somebody being at the company being overzealous, or even YouTube being overzealous. But it's just really been a bunch of nonsense, and I've been trying to figure out how to, I guess we'll say, deal with all of that and try to find a way to resolve those things. I even made counterclaims, but it's like they don't even make it to fucking Arc System Works because YouTube just stops it like a couple days before it probably even makes it to them. And by me even explaining in like the whole 150 characters that I'm allowed to type in, like, yo, these videos were gone before you sent these copyright strikes. They weren't on my channel, so why are you sending me copyright strikes for videos I no longer have? You know what I mean? And even getting in contact with Axis Games, they apparently sent them something. They told me, and they haven't gotten a response from them. The other networks that claim that they got connections or anything like that, connections, they sent things to them on my behalf based on what they said, and they haven't gotten a response yet. So it's just at that point where, like, and I've dealt with false copyright strikes before, and I had to go through hell and back just to get those, you know, taken care of. And, you know, really it's just a headache. And with everything else being riddled with this channel, with, again, the viewership, the copyright strikes, the false copyright strikes, the bullshit, not making enough money off of it. The network that I'm signed to on here is not too helpful, you know, and it's just like one thing after another till it's just snowballing into like this big thing that it is now, to the point where I can't even explain it, all of it. It's just like too jumbled, and it's just, ugh, it's mind-numbing. And off and on throughout this year, you guys have heard me speak on the possibility of me making a new channel. And I need a fresh start, so that is officially happening. I'm looking to make the new channel at either at the end of this year or after I get settled in when I move. Because I just need that to happen. You know, I need that to happen. I need to get a fresh start and move on with my life, and just get all of the subs that, not even the subscribers, just attract the crowd that I intended to attract in the first place. Because I felt like I've gotten so caught up in everything that I just attracted the wrong crowd to my channel, and the results of what I want to have happen aren't even close to what I thought they would be. You know, when you have, again, over 1,500 subscribers, I checked, and the views you're getting are nowhere near that. It's kind of like, okay, you're not doing the right things. And you know, it's mind-numbing when you just can't figure out what the hell it is. You know, so that's pretty much it, man. That's everything. Like, I think I'm gonna leave like the whole donation thing alone and just go back to what I was normally doing. People really don't care about this channel that much, or when you're asking somebody to donate, they have to be emotionally invested into you to where they would care to donate or anything like that. You know, my donation limit is like $600 a month, and now I have over 1,500 subscribers. And I think that would be nothing if like each person donated like $1 and things like that. But apparently that's just too much for people to come together and do for the success of the channel that they claim that they enjoy. You know, I'm not just asking for money. You know, I even announced that if I was able to make that limit or reach those goals, I would be very transparent. That would have went to building a wall in here, you know, getting a door, getting privacy, making soundproof walls. You know, that would have went to a lot of creative things. Maybe getting the green screen, finally being able to do some of the big videos that I've been wanting to do. You know, getting new equipment, things like that, because I'm actually in need of new headphones. And I'm looking at these Elite 800s from Turtle Beach for the PlayStation 4, and the technology, the invisible mic technology that only picks up audio 2 inches from your mouth, you know, that would be great for all the nonsense and noise that I got to deal with here. I think that would have been perfect. You know, the headphones themselves are like $300, plus shipping. So yeah, it would have been nice to have those, but you know, it's just too much of a hassle trying to worry about that. So I'm gonna leave the donations alone. I mean, if people do it and I see some results from it, then whatever. I can get the equipment. If not, then I guess I'm just gonna have to focus on another way of getting it. You know, so that's happening. Again, I'm moving to Texas early next year, either towards the end of this year or early next year. I'm going to be moving to Texas. Fan days after October will be canceled. You know, I'm even doing this video on like borrowed time because tomorrow my internet's going to get cut off for a while again. And I really don't have any time frame as to when it's going to get turned back on. You know, and I'm going to be making a new channel. You know, and also I wanted to ask the question, what brought you to this channel and what made you even subscribe to me in the first place? Which is the question I want to ask the viewers. What video did you see that made you want to subscribe to this channel to begin with? Because I don't even know what, you know, people are really subscribed to me for. And by me not knowing that, I don't know if I can attract the right crowd that I'm trying to go after. You know, maybe somebody seen like an old video series that I no longer even do, and that made them subscribe to my channel. I don't know, you know, but it'll be nice to know that stuff. That way I can accurately, I guess you could say, accurately navigate where I want this channel to go to get the results that I want to get. You know, I'm not one of these people that just want a viral YouTube page. I want to be able to do what I want to do, and for people to be able to enjoy it and attract that crowd to the channel. And you know, sometimes you just need a fresh start for that to happen. You know, between the copyright strikes and everything else going on, man, it's just really time for a new start. Because I think I completely fucked myself with this channel, and the channel itself been fucked over due to copyright claims and all other nonsense. It's just time for a fresh start that I'm gonna get that done soon. So, did something just fly out of my damn nose? I don't know, man. So, yeah, that. So yeah, there's that. And that's pretty much it, man. That's everything that I just wanted to announce, man. I'm tired, I'm exhausted. It's time to rebuild and reinvent A-DSPLAY. I'm gonna leave this video as the featured video on my channel until I get settled in at my new place. And you know, I want to be able to, when I take it down, I want to have a new channel trailer to, well, not even a new channel trailer, because again, I'm going to be making a new channel in the foreseeable future. I'm going to be making a new channel anyway. So, yeah, man. Again, I apologize to who this video may piss off. You know, I don't want to make anybody mad, but I need to make the changes that I need to make in order to be as successful as I want to be with this channel. I haven't been able to even travel on any Comic-Cons or anything like that because I just didn't have the means to do it, you know. And I did that one at a local high school, and that was it. You know, I meant to do several more, but I couldn't go. So fuck it. You know, I just need to put myself in a position where I can actually see some positive things happening. You know, there's positive things happening, but right now, like, the negatives are outweighing the positives. So I'm trying to get things back in balance, you know, because you need a little bit of bad with the good, a little bit of good with the bad. You know, it maintains honesty, you know. So that's it, man. I don't know how long this video was. What this is, like 30 plus minutes of footage. And that's pretty much it, man. I'm just worn out. I need better, and if I can't get the help that I need in order to get better, I'm going to have to find a way to do it on my own. So this is the result of people, you know, of all the negativity just getting to me, and me taking responsibility and You know, I'm not blaming nobody else. That's why I'm doing the things that I'm doing. I need to put myself in a position to where I can get the results that I want to get. You know, so again, quick recap of everything. Moving to Texas next year. Off because of that, I'm canceling all fan days after October to focus on that, as well as other Yu-Gi-Oh related content that I've been slacking on. And I'm going to be making a new YouTube channel to possibly get signed to a better network that can do more for me. You know, because if I'm going to be signed to one, let's just, you know what I'm saying, get it over and done with. Let's just have one that can actually sprout forth some positive results and things like that. So yeah, man, that's it. And I wanted to ask, what brought you to my channel in the first place? The viewers. What video did you see, or what content did you see on my channel that made you want to subscribe to me to begin with? You know, and what can I? And if you guys did donate, what can I do to get you guys to donate so that I can get the equipment and things like that I need? And so that's it, man. That's the whole video. Thank you guys for watching it. It was exhausting. I haven't even taken a sip of water throughout this entire video. Speaking of which, needed that. But that's everything, man. Thank you guys for watching. Peace, and I'm gonna take this one step at a time to get where I need to be. So again, thank you guys for watching. Peace.